Hello, good evening. Good evening. I want to talk with you. Um, it takes an authentic person to be a genuine friend. It takes an authentic person to be a genuine friend. Um, Growing up, when you're young and you're growing up, you tend to have friends. You tend to have people that you think that will be there all your life. Maybe in your teens you have a friend, in your teens you have a friend, when you get to your 20s you have a friend as well. But the genuineness of life, the sweetness of life is being able to count somebody as a genuine friend, as an authentic person. It takes very few people, actually it's very few people who are genuinely um, authentic, if you can combine those words, to be a friend. And most people have gone through life having been beaten and having been lied to, cheated, that they get to a point that they don't believe that anybody is authentic, anybody is genuine, anybody is truly a good person. But you cannot look for genuineness in any friend, in any relationship, when the person has not been an authentic person. Marriages, sweet ones, you know, maybe good ones, are built by genuine people, authentic people. Good friendship is built by genuinely honest people. And so it's just a good thing of life to have somebody that you can genuinely trust to say that is a good man. Now, a lot of people will just be nice to you when everything else is going on as they think. You know, the moment things change, they switch. There are a lot of people who will come into your life just because things are going well with you. They feed on you, they parasite on you, they take a lot of things from you. But the moment things switch, you wonder, who are these people? Usually people are caught off guard because they assume that people are just genuine. I think that there are a lot of indicators or indications throughout any relationship that will let you know that this man is an honest man, or this man is not that so much authentic. When you have a friend, when you are in a relationship with anybody, look at the selfishness level. Some people are so much self-focused and self-interested. Everything has to be linked to that which will benefit them. When you meet somebody like that, we all have some tendencies to be selfish a bit, but there are some people who are so much self-focused. If you're in a relationship, maybe a friend, or even a business partnership or something like that. Sometimes even marriage. When you see the tendency of being self-focused and self-centered so much, there is some lack of authenticity. You cannot demand genuineness. You cannot demand people to be authentic when every decision that they make is about themselves, is about their self-interest. Sometimes you even employ people and maybe you just compromise because you thought that this person needed a help, some help to work in a place. And when it comes to a point where they have to make decision for their self-interest, they never ever recall that somebody compromised some of the standards to even get them a space to work. And most often, people who are genuine, who are authentic, believe that everybody else is authentic. They believe that everybody else will be that honest as they are honest. My latest experience is that no, you cannot demand genuineness from a weak person. You cannot expect people to be authentic when they have not invested in themselves. They can only give what is coming from them, the content that they have developed. And most people have not developed that, because a lot of things that they believe in are things that are only to help them. And so if you're looking for a friend and you're looking for a genuine friend, look for a friend who is authentic. And it will show in their character. It will show in their interactions with you. It will show in their actions. It will show, in their kindness, in their respect for you. It will show in their courage, because it takes a lot of courage to be authentic and genuine. Sometimes you can have a lot of people around you call friend, okay? And it will take the one who is courageous, the most courageous among them, to tell you something that every one of them may have seen as being wrong. That is an authentic person. They will risk the relationship to make you a better person, even if you will not listen. And very few people have this kind of people around them. If you get, if you have a friend who will risk to tell you what they think you're doing wrongly, that is a good person. And sometimes those people are the ones who will be with you through thick and thin. When everybody is running away from you, the ones who are authentic, the ones who are courageous, the ones who are selfless, those are the ones who will risk everything to even go into the gutter with you, or to even go into the ditch with you. Because what is the essence of friendship? What is the essence of relationship? What is the essence of being with another person if you're only there for the good times? If you're only there for the things that are good, but when things turn around, you jump and you say goodbye. Most people do that because they did not take time to develop themselves. They do not work on themselves. They did not build their own philosophy. They did not build their own courage. They did not build their own, way of looking at life. Because for you to be genuinely interested in any person, for you to have that, you will be very close to somebody who doesn't lie that quickly, who doesn't change their position. I used to have a friend, and we were friends for a very long time. And there was a situation that happened, and I confronted him, and that friend flipped and got angry and did a lot of things. Maybe I was wrong, I don't know. But the fact that somebody could just sacrifice two decades of friendship just because there is a disagreement shows something. People who are genuine, people who are authentic, will give you an opportunity to say what you have to say. They will ask your opinion. Authentic people are the ones who form genuine friendship. When they hear somebody say anything bad about you, anything that is not right, they will find out from you. They will call you. They will ask you, I heard this thing. What is your position? They will not go and agree with the other ones who are trying to destroy, who are trying to say bad things about you, who are trying to go against you, who are very happy when things don't work for you. When you have a friend who is genuinely interested in you and in the relationship, when they hear something that is not good, they'll put their neck and defend you, even if it's right. When they see something which you have being destroyed, they will step up. They will step up. They will not defend themselves. They will not even think of their credibility. Authentic people don't care about their credibility. And let me explain it. It's because they have nothing to hide. So what everybody else says about them, they think that this is it. So they are not people who are trying to impress everybody. They don't even care what people think that much. If you're a very authentic person, if you're a very genuine person, when everybody is saying something bad about you, you don't care, because you don't change color. You stand for what you stand for. But people who are very much interested in what people think, that is an indication that that person is not that much authentic. And they are the ones who are telling you, have you heard what this person said about you? Have you heard what this person said about you? They said that you stole this money. They said that you did this to this person. They said that they are so much occupied with what everybody else is thinking. They don't have a mind of their own. People like that cannot be people who can genuinely have friendship with you because they have not defined themselves. Authentic people, they put their neck on the line. If everybody else says anything, okay, if I did it, I did it. And they own up to their mistakes. They don't defend themselves. If you meet a genuine person, a person who is so much plain with you as a friend, they don't defend their mistakes. If they made the mistake, they will tell you that, listen, I made a mistake, I'm sorry. The one who is not authentic is trying to tell you that they never make mistakes, or that what they did was absolute right, and they are never wrong. You cannot demand genuineness in any relationship, in any friendship, from somebody who is not authentic. Because whenever there is any victory for you, they will come around. They will try to exaggerate what they contributed for the victory to come. They will come and take part. They'll come for their reward. They'll tell everybody that they did this for you. They'll tell everybody that even the business that you started, they were the ones who gave you the finance. They are the ones who gave you the idea. They are the ones who spread the business idea to anybody, Authentic people don't do that. If anybody, you don't hear from anywhere that friend went around telling people that they help you. They don't have time, because they are genuinely interested in your welfare, in what you become. And if it means that they have to lose what they have, they will do that. Those are authentic people. And if you see any long-term friendship which is flourishing, which is genuine, which is progressive, which is benefiting those involved in those kind of friendships, it's because the two involved are authentic. They are genuine people. They are wholly interested in each other. They defend themselves and they don't compromise on values. So when they see you, it's not, if you're authentic and your friend went to steal something, you don't go to say to the friend that, oh, it doesn't matter. You tell the friend, this is wrong, but you're my friend, and I think that we can work on this. They stand for that which is right. Authentic people. Very few people in this life happen to have 1, 2, 3 people in a lifetime. A friend, somebody who's so much mature, because you cannot demand genuineness from people who are not mature. And so there are a lot of people who move around. They say that their friend, they go to eat wache at the corner or moto every Sunday, but they just meet to drink beer. They just meet to watch football, but they are not interested in the welfare of each other. So if your friend is authentic, they want the best for you. They want you to become the best of what you have. When you're doing something, they are seriously interested in it. They promote it. Don't believe anybody who says that they have your interest at heart and who will never promote that which you want to promote. They will never buy from your business. They will never give any leads to you. They never recommend anything that you're doing that is important to you to anybody. But they still tell you that they are genuinely interested in you. That's a lie. Because if anybody is interested in you, one of the things that you see is that they sometimes the money, they will spend money on that which they believe in. They will bring connections to you. They will bring network to you. They go somewhere, they go to some seminar, and they hear somebody talking about something that will be very much beneficial to you. Right there, they'll call you to say that, I think that this guy, you would want to meet him because I think he has what you're looking for. These are people who are genuine. They are not selfish of what you're becoming. They are not in competition with you. When you see an authentic person, those are the people that you can form good relationship with. Every one of us needs a friend, but you need a friend who is genuine. You need a friend who is courageous. You need a friend who is kind, who is respectful. You need a friend who is not in competition with you. You need a friend who will cover you. And those things don't just happen. They happen, or you can take those things from people who have worked on themselves. They have built things themselves. When I was a child, I thought that, when you're in school, you think that people are friends. No, it takes a while for people to build this kind of quality. being authentic as a human being, being authentic as a friend, be authentic as a person. Because until you have that, you cannot form any quality relationship, not even marriage. So that's why you have people who have married or who are married, and you see that it's not good because the people involved are not truthful to each other. They're not authentic. They're not genuine. They're not. They're in competition. Some people are even in competition, married to one person. So you can only expect genuineness in any friend when they have proven themselves to be authentic, to be people who stand for A and is A, who stand for B and is B, and who are ready to cover you and defend you, and who are ready to invest their time and their resources to make you better, just as you also do that. And very few people have that. A lot of people put facade. A lot of people put that. They will never put their that which is so much important to them on you. When you meet an authentic person, there's nothing that is more important to him than the friendship. So they have nothing to hide. If there is anything, they walk in with you. Say that, listen, this is us. Anytime that you call them, they don't make excuses to say that, no, I'm looking at what I will get before I look at you. Because largely that's what most people know. Most people know how to take care of themselves and their interests, and that which will benefit them. They take care of their house, their children. They take care of their wife. That's it. But they call you a friend, but you know that it's not a friend. When you have some serious successes, who do you call? Who can you discuss that business that went well with you, that money that you had, that victory that you had? Who can you discuss with? Do you have somebody that you can easily say that, this man is so genuine, he's my friend, that I can call him to say anything to him, and I will not think twice, because I know the heart that he has towards me. Do you have somebody like that? Who? Because if you're ambitious, and if, let's say, if you're an entrepreneur, for instance, you are trying to do a lot of things, and every now and then you get some successes. If the friendship that you have is not authentic, is not genuine, anytime that you have any wins, those things, you see that people withdraw from you, or they become competitive, or they fight, or they create problems for you. And anytime that you hit the bottom, usually that's where you even see those kind of friends that you thought were friends. And so it takes an authentic person to be a genuine friend. And they have to prove it. It's not just laughing and watching football. They have to have courage. They have to have their own philosophy. They have to have kindness of heart, respect for you. They should be interested. There's nothing like they want to hide, or they want to, they have whatever they have is that's it. So if you need something, they put their credibility online to guarantee for you. Some people have friends and they need, let's say, a business loan, and this friend has a collateral, and you say that he's your friend, your best friend, but he will tell you that, listen, this one I can do it. That's not a friend. Even though he's being genuine with you, if an authentic friend is really interested in doing everything to make you successful, and you are also ready to do the same for him, or even more. But if you see them do something and they hide from you, forget, they are not authentic. There are a lot of people who will come around you. They show one side of them. But when people can come close to you, they are doing things that they think are important to them, but they hide it from you. If you have a friend like that, you don't need it as a friend. You probably would have to, maybe a friend, but not an authentic one. It's not somebody that you can really discuss a lot of deep things with, very intimate things with, because when they are doing something that is important to them, they hide it from you. Maybe they are building a house or buying a car, they hide it from you, because they think that when you see it, you'll be disturbed. If you have a friend who is going forward and you see it and you say that you're disturbed, it means that you are not an authentic friend as well. You're not genuine. Because at no point that you see somebody you call a friend genuinely who is doing well, that should make you disturbed. It means you have not developed yourself. You are not mature yet. You have not developed your philosophy. You have not developed your love and kindness for people and for that person that you call is a friend. And most people have not taken the burden to develop themselves that way. So when they see when they see their friend do well, they get disturbed. They think of themselves. An authentic friend is not thinking of himself. They think of us. And so when you have it, they are not disturbed. When you go forward, they are not disturbed. They can sacrifice everything they have for you. And so you have to do that for that friend that you think is a genuine, authentic friend. Because the beauty of life, the sweetness of life, is being able to have somebody you call a friend, not a family, a friend who you can genuinely say that this friend is authentic. He has my interest at heart and personal interest at heart. When you walk into any mature society, it's like a friend, like a man. There are a lot of men without friends. Those that they can readily discuss deep things, things that are personal with them with, because all the people around them, they are not genuine, they're not authentic. They have they guard, so they show something small to them, but not everything. If you have a genuine friend, you will stop in them in no matter how busy you are. When something is so dear to them and they tell you, you have time to go and look at it. That's a genuine friend. And it's something that is cultivated. It doesn't just happen. Building an authentic friendship, being an authentic person, is something that you work at. It's a choice. It's a decision. And there are grateful people. When you see somebody who is grateful and thankful, there's a high possibility that that person is a genuine person. If somebody just easily forgets what people do for them, when somebody easily walks off on people, that is a proof that that person is not genuine. It's not authentic. And anybody like that, until you work on yourself all through your life, you form relationships based on lies, based on deception. And that's why you are not happy with yourself. Because happiness, genuine peace at heart, is a product of genuineness. So if you're authentic, it will show in your decisions, in your choices. It will show in the people around you. It will show in how you treat your children. It will show in how you treat your wife. It will show in how you treat that friend. It will show in your sacrifices that you make for people. It will show the selflessness that you have. It will show in a lot of things that you do. And yet, that is the beauty of life. So if you're not authentic, and you every decision that you're making is for you, it's only you, everything. I'm not talking of being perfect. I'm just talking of being authentic. Being authentic, because no man is perfect, they say. They say that no man is God, which I believe. Every one of us will make mistake. But even in your mistake, are you genuine? Are you honest? Are you authentic to admit that which is wrong? Authentic person. It takes that one to form a genuine relationship. So most people have friends, but they switch when they have money. They switch when they have power. They switch when they have privilege. And you thought that they switch. Maybe they switch, but you really saw them and their character when they had that privilege, because they were not genuine, because they were not authentic. I have a friend that if you want something, you don't even have to give him prior notice. If he has it, he'll say, come. Just come. And anytime that he wants something that I have, even if I don't have, I'll go extra mile to look for him. Because that's a good man. He's a great man. He's an authentic man. He's genuine. He's very confident in what he does, and he's not disturbed what you achieve and what you get. He's very happy with himself. And authentic people have strong minds. You cannot be a weak person and be authentic, because it's really a byproduct of your philosophy as a person. And if you're weak-minded, then you cannot be a genuine person. So you flow with the wind. Wherever the wind blows, that's where you go. So whatever is popular, whatever is convenient, that's where you get. You never endure any pain for any man because you're not genuine. Most people will flip when there's a danger because they are not genuine. They will never sacrifice anything for anybody, even if those people sacrifice something for them. Even if those people sacrifice something for them. So, and that's a proof that you will never enjoy life. You live a very limited life because it's all about yourself and that which will benefit you and that which helps you to succeed. You never sacrifice for anybody. No matter what people have done for you, you don't stretch your hand to do anything for anybody. It has to benefit you first. You have to be happy first. You have to be satisfied first. It has to work for you first. There are a lot of people like that. You can go extra mile, go through pain, help them to get something. If it's time for them to pay it back, for them to give to you, until they are satisfied, until they are right, until they are okay, they will never even remember giving back to you because they are not genuine, they are not authentic. And that's why they live in depression, they live in worry, they live in their mistakes, they live in their pain, they live in their secret because they are not authentic. And so it takes an authentic person to become a genuine friend. A genuine friend. A genuine friend who will stand up to say that this is my friend. I know him. I know his heart. This one he will not do. This one he will do. I can vouch for this friend and I've known him. When everybody else is running away, he will walk in to say that, no, I know this guy. He will never do this. Or he will do this. They don't hide that which they are doing because they know that you're a good man. You're a friend. You don't need every one of your friends to be authentic. You just need one or two to be authentic with you. Genuine, very much interested in what you do. And you are interested in what you do. So when you hear something, they are the first people to call. When you hear any news, they're the first person to call. If you hear any good thing going on in your life, this is the person. Some people don't have anybody that they can call for any good thing at all because they don't have time for anybody. They only have time for their job and their money. They don't have time for any relationship. They don't care about anybody. They live all for themselves. Life is better off when you have somebody genuine who you are interested in, who you can share with, who is also interested in you. And no matter their busyness, no matter how busy they are, they still have time to say that this is my friend. I'm interested in what happens to him. You know, and it takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of confidence. It takes a lot of open-mindedness. It takes a lot of confidence, courage to be an authentic person. Because the route to be an authentic person sometimes is painful, it's sorrowful. Sometimes you have to endure that which you should, ordinarily you would not endure. But because you have philosophy, because you stand for something, because you are committed to something, because you're selfless, you will dare to even put that which is so dear to you because you're an authentic person, you're genuine. And not many people are like that. And don't believe that when they open the Bible, you think that they are genuine. No, I never believe that. I never even believe in titles, whatever title that they say. I believe that authenticity is proven in action. When they wanted to count on you, were you there or you failed? When everybody else was giving up on them, did you go along with everybody or you stood with it because you knew what the man had done or what the man stands for? Sometimes great men end their lives in pain and sorrow and loneliness because they could not have anybody who was authentic around them. There are a lot of great people who did a lot in this life, but at the tail end of their life, they had nobody who they genuinely could trust. Maybe they did not invest in that. Maybe. But there is somebody, maybe 1, 2, 3 people who you can easily say that this is a genuine friend and I've been with him for all this while. It's an authentic person. And most successful people find it difficult to get somebody who's authentic to be around because they think, that everybody coming to them is coming because of the money that they have. But there are some people who just have the courage and the confidence to be very much comfortable with what they have, that they are not so much disturbed whether you have money or you don't have money, because they have discovered themselves. They know what they're doing with their lives. They know what they can do, what they cannot do. When you meet people who have discovered themselves, people who can stand for something, people who are broad-minded, people who are tough in thinking, it's likely that you can find somebody who is authentic. There are people who everybody, there are people that are doing some things for you, sacrifices out of pain. But when there's a little pain on their side, they walk off like that. They walk off like that. It's not the walking off that should disturb you, but it's because they did not build themselves to withstand and stay with somebody who is genuine. And when you walk off one person who is genuine in this life, you will find another genuine person, but it will take a very long time, because most people are only living for that which benefits them. A lot of people don't care what happens to another person. So if you're a very genuine person, if you're very authentic as an individual, when people walk off on you, when people go, when people, say that they don't want to have anything to do with you, when people lie on you, when people are happy when things are not working for you, no, don't worry about those. Just stay with your color. Just stay with your character, because that is what is important. Because there will always be somebody who will be attracted to that character that you have, the genuineness of heart. And don't let the betrayal of the others who are not authentic stop you from being authentic. And don't let those betrayers stop you from helping people. Never. Don't let those people who you could not count on when you needed them, don't let them stop you from continuing to do good things for people. Because the good things that you do, even though you're doing it for somebody, in reality you're doing it for yourself. Because they come back to benefit you, they come back to help you, they come back to establish you, and sometimes to encourage you. So being authentic is how you form good friendship. And there's nothing as sweet as knowing that somebody is genuinely interested in your welfare, and they're happy to see you succeed, and they're happy to see you happy. Very few people can count that. There are a lot of rich people who have everybody around them that they don't trust, because they don't know who is for them. So if you can have somebody you so believe that this man or this woman is for me, sometimes even somebody's wife or somebody's husband, they may not even be sure if they genuinely are interested in them. And you demand or you expect genuineness of heart from somebody who has been authentic in their belief, in their action, in the way they live, in what they stand for. If they have been authentic to a certain limit, you can know that these people are genuine. And those are the people who enjoy life. These are the people who, no matter the troubles of life, no matter the challenges of life, if you're authentic to yourself and to your philosophy and to your values and to people, no problem in this life can take your joy and take your happiness and take the life that you live. At least innerly you are fulfilled, because you live in consonance, with that which you believe in. So if your belief system or your core values are, say, being honest, and you live otherwise, you see that no matter what you have around you, you're still not a happy person. You're still not a joyous person, because you're living against that which you are really inside. So when you see somebody who's authentic, it doesn't matter what is around them, whether good or bad. Their joy and their energy and their happiness in this life is driven from within, because they're authentic. They believe that if this is A, this is A. This is B, this is B. The moment they start to go against that which they really believe, you see that it creates some kind of pain, some kind of ache in them. And so you can only require or expect a genuine person to be, you can only expect an authentic person to be a genuine friend. And there's nothing like having a genuine friend, a friend will be there for you no matter what. There is somebody like that always. Don't tell me that, people, you can't depend on people. No, it's built. It's built. It's built. But you can see it. People who are genuine are not selfish. They are not selfish. They're not looking at that which is always benefiting them. they are very, they are very kind, they are very respectful, and they own up to the mistakes that they make, and they have courage. People who are authentic, they have courage. They can stand up to that which you say that, they'll risk the friendship and even dare to challenge that which they know you're doing that is not good for you, because they see you as them. That which they will do that is not good for them, they cannot stand and to let you do it against yourself. As an authentic, genuine person. And very few people have that for another person. They may have that for themselves, but they don't have that for another person. So when you meet somebody with those are people that you really find in a lifetime. Very genuine. And don't believe in professions and positions in society. There are a lot of big men, big women who don't have this that I'm talking of. They don't have anybody in their lives who they can genuinely say that this one is so much interested in me and I can vouch for that. They love their lives just as they will love my life. It takes an authenticity or an authentic person to build that. And that's why you don't expect those things from people who have not proven those. You don't. You don't expect that somebody else will be there for you when they have not proven it. You only expect it from somebody who has proven it. So it takes an authentic person to form a genuine friendship. And it even takes authentic people, clean people, honest to themselves, to build any relationship, and marriage included. If a father-son relationship, daughter-mother relationship, father-daughter relationship, they take being authentic. You are not lying to the father. You are not lying to the son. You're just presenting the issues as they are. That's how you form quality relationships. Relationships that are beneficial, and relationships that can develop each one of you. And so if you don't have that, and most people don't have that kind of, courage to be authentic. Most people have the tendency to be competitive. They have the tendency to switch when the pressure is on. They think of themselves and that which will benefit them. They will screw you. They will say that I don't want my reputation to be soiled, because they don't care about you. If they really are interested in you, they don't have any reputation, to defend. Because you don't have to defend yourself. That which you are, defend you. That which you are, defend you. So it takes people like that. And very few people have genuinely built themselves with this kind of philosophy, that they have somebody that they can. And you build this kind of things, not even just only for one person, because that is the kind of person that you are. You build yourself to be authentic, to be genuine as an individual, and that you work towards it every day. Say that is A is A, B is B. You try to build yourself like that. You make mistakes, you correct them, because those are the things that make life joyous. If you're compromising your values every day, if you're cheating and lying every day, you have not lived, because you don't know yourself. It takes maturity to find yourself, and it takes maturity to be authentic and genuine as a person. So when you go to a lot of communities, a lot of countries, a lot of cultures where people are cheating and lying, is because people have not found themselves. People don't know themselves. They don't know who they are, because they don't stand for anything. When you mature, you stand for something. You say that, I don't do this. I do this. This is what I stand for. This is what You saw somebody lying and cheating, and you saw them. You confronted them in the workplace. Now it becomes an issue. They call you to say that, did you see this person? And the person will stand up to say that, no, I didn't see it. Why? Because they are afraid. They are weak. Because they are thinking of themselves that if I say it, this person may lose their job, and they may come attacking me. We have a lot of people like that, where at the workplace, they don't want to be seen as somebody who is controversial, or who will stand up and say that which is right. Why? It's because they are selfish to the core. So they want to protect only that which is important to them. They may not steal, but if they see somebody stealing, they will never say it. They may not cheat, but they will not confront that the other one who is cheating. It's a character break. It means that you compromise easily. And the more you compromise, the more you shortchange your destiny. Because the time will come that you'll be tested. And when you're tested and you have not built your genuineness of character, it will be a different issue. And so good friendship, quality ones, are built on people being authentic, people being genuine, people being frantic, people being frank, people being open. They are kind, they are respectful, they are genuinely interested in the welfare of the friend, of the other person. Genuine, they don't hide anything. They want the best for you, just as they want the best for themselves. Those are the people that you seek to form any kind of relationship with. You can do business with other people, but for genuine people, people that you call friend, people who you want to sacrifice something with, look for those things. Because until you see those, so long as things are very good at your end, they will keep showing up. They will come. They will sing your praise. They will tell you all kind of things. They will thank you. But when things start to go bad at your end, they will show up. You will call them, they won't pick. When you talk, they will insult you. They will go around telling everybody about how bad you are, because they were not authentic themselves. They were not mature themselves. They were only looking for their interests. So they are parasites. There are a lot of people like that. But you don't need that as an individual if you really want to enjoy your life. You want to present yourself as somebody that's, when you say A, people can take that this man is A and it's A. If you say B, you know that it's B. When you say that you're interested in this person, you're genuinely there, you do everything to protect and to help them and to make them become better and the best at what they do. And you are never threatened by their successes. Never. You're never threatened by their victories. Good, authentic friendship is like that. And I think that if you carry this thing into your marriage, it's the best, where both of you work with openness of mind and heart. Nothing to hide. We work for the best of our interests. That is the foundation of any genuine, peaceful, joyous relationship. Fruitful ones. Everything is open. Everything is authentic. It's genuine. They talk of us, not I. They work together. They are frank. They are honest. They're genuinely interested in the well-being of the other. And they don't protect themselves from the mistake of the other one. They actually own up the mistakes. Do you have any friend like that? When you made a mistake and they would want to own up of that mistake. Own up. Say that, listen, this is my friend. I cannot walk off. When you are down, when you are going and you fall, they will not say that they are coming to kill you, so I'm going to leave you. They want to wait, pick you, and go together. That's a friend. That's somebody who has found himself, who is authentic, who is genuine. And those are the people that, if you want to enjoy the rest of your life here on earth, you don't waste your life building relationship with people who are not authentic, who are selfish, who have not found themselves, who will not stand for anything. People who compromise at every little threat. They just show up when things are convenient, but they run away when everything else is falling. And when they are doing something, they hide it from you. You don't need friends like that. You don't need friends like that. It's a waste of time, because by all means they will betray you. They will betray you. By all means, it's just a matter of time. They will betray you, and you become pained. But you cannot expect somebody to be with you when he has not been authentic and genuine in a lot of things that they do. So my name is Obendako. Thank you very much for watching, and be an authentic friend. If you want to be a friend to anybody, be a genuine one. Don't be a fake one. There's no need. Then don't be a friend at all. Be an authentic, genuine friend who is interested in somebody else. Never be somebody who just say what people want to say, want to hear. Then don't be a friend. You want to be a friend that will tell the friend that this is it. This is how it is. If you agree, fine. If you don't agree, no problem. But this is what I've seen, and this is what I think it is. Because you're courageous. And you want to say that which will benefit your friend, not just that which will benefit you. you know. So most people don't have this kind of people around them. They don't have this kind of people who are bold and selfless and kind and respectful enough to challenge them to say that this is wrong. A lot of people don't have that. So they have fake friends. They have friends that they are partying with, they are smoking with, they are drinking with, they are going to church with. But when there is something that is so much dear to them, they cannot even discuss with these friends. So it's a waste of time, actually, to keep friends that you cannot trust, who have not built themselves, who have refused to grow. Because it's only children who are competitive, who are jealous. If you're mature, you want the best. You want shared benefit, shared growth, shared progress, shared glory. That's what you have because you're original, you're authentic, you're genuine. When you see people like that, they have built themselves. They have developed themselves. They have developed their philosophy. They know what they stand for and they know what they can fight for. And those are the people who will be there to fight every way with you whenever there is challenge. When people walk off on you, it's because they did not develop these things. And those are not friendship. Those are not friendship. Those are just people who are, selfish. And most people in this world are like that. They're selfish. They only show up when everything else is very good. And a lot of them don't even remember that you ever would do anything or you ever did anything for them because they don't do that for anybody. So when somebody does anything for them, they trivialize it. The selfish will trivialize any good thing that you do for them because they are only self. Every light must be on them. So they don't have enough. They never get satisfied because the light has to be on them every day. But the authentic ones are selfless, are courageous, are kind. They have the best of interests of people at heart. They have the best of people at heart, and they will do everything for the best of people, of their friend. So thank you very much for watching, and be a good, authentic, genuine friend. Stand for that which is honest, which is true. Don't compromise. If it's green, it's green. It's something that you build. And I think that people who do that are people who live for long, are people who enjoy life, are people who can live life on their terms because they are not afraid. So they can dare. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you.